I am happy. I don't even know how I forgot this story time. Like, it's something that really impacted my life to be. Have I even said hi? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Wahura Kabutha in the building. Today shout out goes to Lynette Murugi. Shout out to you sis. I see there first comment umesema una Kailada. Kila to be smart like Lynette Murugi. Now Kailada. Thanks boo. Yeah. Did I blink or wink? All love, you know what I'm saying. Just by the way, I feel like I need to clarify. I choose who I'm going to shout out literally from my YouTube comments. So this is just for people who've been DMing me and asking me whether I can shout them out. I just choose from my YouTube comments. Hakuna criteria. So if you feel like there's something, even if you comment even 2 love hearts, I may shout you out. You may comment a whole paragraph and I'll shout you out. You know, hakuna system. You just say what you gotta say and I may shout you out. Let's go back to this story time. But let me tell you, again, we're just rambling, but let me tell you why I feel like these things happen. It's because, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm a bad bitch, yeah? But at the end of the day, if a man decides that, yo, I'm pissed at this chick and I'm gonna fight her, you know, he'll just fight me. Like, that's what's just gonna happen. So I really have to humble myself and, you know, I'll talk smack when it starts getting like physical. When I'm not sure, like, you know, when you can't tell where someone's head is at, I'm just gonna be easy and tolerate. Like, I'm just going to tolerate what's coming out of my mouth, because I don't want you to meet me another time, because those days also I used to drink. I don't want you to meet me another time I'm drunk and I'm on the other side of the city and I'm alone, you know, like I'm going home, and then you remember how I had lengered you, and then also you are drunk, and then your violent side starts coming out. What are we naming this Kamodo? Let's name him Cap. Yeah, there's a cup of hot water here that I'm about to drink. So Cap I'd see everywhere randomly, and every time I saw him, the first time actually I saw him, he was staring at me like the ones of he knows me, but I was dead sure he has no idea who the fuck I am. I was confused how someone is so confidently looking at me like unanijua, and I'm sure I've never seen it in my life. Let me describe Cap for you. He was a bit shorter than me. Like, if I'm 5'7", I'd say he's probably... Thank you. Are you done? I'd say he's probably like 5'5". Like, he wasn't as in significantly, like, crazy shorter than me, but it was, like, noticeable. He had, like, you know those people with intense faces? I don't know how better to explain this, but you know someone with an intense face? Those ones, yani, with... I don't know, their face is chiseled, and when they're looking at you, it's like they're looking like, yani, they can even see your future. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yani, they're like this. You get me? That's how I noticed him. I noticed people and things around me, because I ain't gonna lie, I used to do this thing of watching these criminal stories about, I don't know how people are being killed, serial killers being kidnapped, I don't know from where. It's not that funny anymore, because I'm in the country where I watched a lot of videos that talked about serial killers, wengine hawajashikwa, dead bodies, I don't know, piling from where to where, and I'm not about that life, you get me? So I was very serious about where I went to, who I went with. So that's how I noticed him, because I'm like, hey, I'm seeing this guy a lot, and every time he's looking at me, and when I look back at him, he doesn't stop looking at me. You know, it's not the ones that you look at someone and then they look away, or, you know, it's the ones like I look at him and he continues like this. This Cap guy messages me on Facebook.
Jesus Christ, what kind of human being is this?
That's when I was on Facebook. I wondered, you know, Juliza, how the fuck does this guy know my name? You get me? I never told him my name. I'm gonna talk to you, boy. So how the heck do you know Wahura Kabutha? One. Second of all, Wahura Kabutha is not actually an ordinary name that anyone and everyone knows. How did you find me, nigga bitch? Second of all, he was messaging me the ones of, hey, I've been seeing you around, like, how you doing? You live around. He said that I live around exactly where the flip I really live around. I don't know how you know me, and you know, I'm not about that life, so I'ma just block you. I want to say like a few days later, let's say like a week or a week and a half. Let's give Cap 2 weeks. So like 2 weeks later, he messages me on Instagram. Hey,
I don't know you.
Even when I still see him on campus between those 2 weeks, he does not talk to me. All he does is literally stare at me and blink a lot. So I didn't understand what the heck is going on. Like, what? Do you just like watching me? So he messages me on Instagram. Na hizo malices niko nazo. You know what I'm saying? Because I what he even asked, I don't remember what for what, like in Taika receipt hapo acha tu nisonge. And he was asking ati why did I block him on Facebook? And I was like, duh. Alright. I don't, by the way, I don't supply people oxygen. I don't give people blood. You get me? I don't give people vital organs. So there's no reason for you to be adamantly looking for me like that. Only a mad person would know or suspect, let's even say, suspect you've been blocked on Facebook. Alafu unanitafuta hapa Instagram na unani DM. Ukiniuliza why I blocked you.
You're mad.
So basically he messaged me a couple more times and I didn't reply because I blocked him and I just didn't bother. Like, it was something that done. And in that same done, I stopped seeing him. First year finishes, second year ndio sisi huko. Second year, because what I'm a drama. Let me give you a little bit of some background information. So before I started my second year of uni, kulikuwa na kamodo, nilikuwa nampenda. Alafu akanionyesha yeye ni matanyi. So nikasema sawa, I'm done with you. Went to uni and I was like, I'm starting a new leaf, I'm done with this kamodo. Okay, that's a lie. I cried and I felt like shit. And you know, that's how we learn, we leave, we move on with maisha. So as I was moving on with my life, kulikuwa na kamodo kengine kalikuja kakasema hello, nikasema hey, kasema unakaa poa, nikasema pia wewe. You get what I'm saying? When we were one time hanging out with the guy that I liked, what are we going to call this? Warm, no, branch. No. Stone, yes. He was, I don't remember whether we were talking about friends or whatever the heck we were talking about. And guess, hey, I find out that Stone and Cap are friends. But my guardian angels are comedians. Like, that's why that name, like, he kept saying his name, and I'm like, why is this bloody name so familiar? So I want to say, like, a few days later, I told Stone about Cap, and I don't know, he just found it funny. Obviously, because they're friends, one time we'd have to meet with Cap again. Stone and I used to go to the student union a lot to study, and one time Cap came to say hi to Stone. And I was sitting right beside him, and I said hi because I said I'm not gonna be weird. 2-3 days later, I went to the student union and I was studying, and then Cap happened to also come to study in the student union. Mind you, all those weeks I have been in the student union. This month has never been there. The first time, Nike. Ndio anakuja. And then he starts walking towards me to say hi, and I'm like, oh, so we cool like that. All right, cool, easy. So he walks up and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, wow, what a question to ask. I mean, I'm come to swim. But obviously I wasn't rude like that. I just said hi and I said I'm studying. He sat in the same area I was in. He didn't sit next to me. He didn't sit at behind me. He just sat in like the same area I was in. It's like a room with like mini cubicles like that. I feel like the more I interacted with him, because eventually after, like, if I'm talking to him, Stone would come and then we'd talk like the three of us. So it was easier to like get comfortable around him, or comfortable around the idea that I may actually just have to speak to you. So because we had hung out a lot with Stone and Cap, like, it reached a point where we had exchanged Snapchats and I think numbers. I don't know, I can't honestly remember like how exactly we exchanged numbers and Snapchat. And he was making jokes. He's like, yeah, you've lost weight. Told you this man was looking at me. What the heck are you doing noticing I've lost or gained weight? Mind you, it's not like I've lost from 100 kgs to 60. I've lost probably like max 5 or 6. You get, like, I've not lost a huge amount of weight. It's just that maybe some things are a little bit and some bodies a little bit. You get me? That's all the difference physically I've made. It's not humongous different. So fast forward to now when we're in the student union, and I remember this time I was in a private cubicle, because in the uni they had like, there were cubicles like this, and then there's one that you'd have like your own laptop, and it was in an enclosed space. So he came and he said hi quickly and then he left. And then I was taking my break and I checked my Snapchat and he had sent me a Snapchat. I was like, oh, okay, let me see what he's written. And he said, you're so pretty, you're back. We see you, you're back. So I said, thank you. After that, I became more reserved. Like, I'd put an effort to not open his Snapchat. So Stone and I, one time when we were hanging out, Cap called him on FaceTime. Let me tell you, I just told Stone, listen, I need to be extra lovey-dovey with you, because I don't know how else to just keep this guy off my back. At this whole time, Stone just found this hella funny. So when Stone picked up the FaceTime, I was there in the frame. I was doing the absolute most. A lot of times when Cap is calling Stone, because I don't know IP guys, you know how guys mnajua hivi, when you're playing your 2 video games and then you're FaceTiming at the same time and then discussing the video game because you're on the same, I don't know, you're on the same team, whatever bullcrap you boys do on those PlayStations. I really don't understand. Stone and Cap would be on FaceTime together, and because I'm with Stone, like, I'd be in the frame of this FaceTime. Like, I don't know what more you want me to do to make it clear that I don't like you and I like your friend. My Kenyan girls were coming to visit me, and I remember I told Stone about it, and he's like, yeah, it's late, and I'm like, yeah, no, my friends are gonna be here and you're actually gonna see my actual friends. So that was exciting, and he's like, okay, fine, then we should go out together, and he'll invite 3 of his friends because 3 of my friends were coming. Perfect. It was going to be like a quadruple date. I was hella excited about it. Cap would message me and be like, let's go for a walk, let's hang out, let's go to the movies, and I always just kept saying no, 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 like a freaking broken record. Nkama watu hawajui kusoma and people don't get the message. I was not being subtle. There was no bush I was beating. That night we went out, so we dressed up, and let's say we are meeting at a club. So we met at this club. Stone and his friends came. My friends and I were like dancing, you know, because they came later. We're dancing and like, you know, enjoying my vibes, and then Stone, Cap, and Stone's 2 other friends, so there were 4, they walked in. And if I'm dancing facing this way, you guys are now Cap. And Cap, literally, he had his drink in his hand and he was just like this.
I told you that guy is mad.
Now that night finished, and he kept messaging me. Like, he'd always message me and try to call me, and I'm like, don't call me, stop calling me, stop messaging me, I've told you I don't want us to hang out. Like, at this point, I didn't care. I'd even stopped replying to his messages. Like, I stopped. He'd be talking to himself, I ain't gonna lie. So apparently, what? Actually, Cap told him that when we were studying in the student union, I was chasing him to like clarify something or to talk to him. Like, they literally said, actually, I chased him. 1, I do not run. What the heck am I doing? Chasing after you for what? For whom? Unless you've stolen my wallet, I don't see a reason to chase you. Easy. Call him. Let's go talk to him, the 3 of us. Call that. Let him say what I've done when I'm there. Talking with your chest when I'm not there. You're confusing my kindness for weakness. I'm a and I'll be your worst nightmare. So he called him and we met in the student union. Same your story. Oh, we were talking. He didn't say actually I chased after him, but he made it seem like we were walking together. And I said, that's another lie. Stone was like, nah, this is what you told me, that she stood up, she chased after you. Like, I even shouted and said, Cap, don't go, something like that. Why are you lying?
Why the fuck you lying?
I opened my phone because even Stone's friend had come. Look at how I've been ignoring this boy. Now you're telling me, after ignoring him like this, I've chased after him. Hey. And the only reason I've tolerated him is because you're friends with the boy that I like. Ladies and gentlemen, you know how when someone, like let's say the guy you're with, does something wrong and then you catch them, like you catch them. Why you catch them like this, red-handed? You've caught them, and then when you go to give your case, somehow it's like the script is flipped. You're the one apologizing, and then when you leave, you're like, what the heck just happened? Did I run after this guy? Maybe I ran after him and I can't remember. You know, like he got me questioning myself so much. I'm gonna block you. Honestly, like I was irritated at myself for giving him a second chance just because he's friends with Stone. Good thing is that he was a year ahead of me. So after second year, I never got to see him again. And as usual, if you want to have a more intimate relationship with me, you can follow me on my social medias. Wala kabuta hon Instagram and hats. Wala kabuta hon Twitter. There's something in this eye. This part is serving me because it's not even. So, same thing with, synthetic hair, making a clothes change. What? Has this been here the whole time? Yeah, I almost forgot to show off. You get what I'm saying? Like it just shows you're not interested in me. I mean, you don't want to talk to.